I'm 29 years old and my dad is 58. And last night was the first time in my entire life he ever asked me for help. Not advice, not help moving furniture, not fixing something online, money. And I haven't really slept since the phone call ended. We've never been the kind of father and son who talk every day. We're not emotionally distant in some dramatic movie kind of way, but we're not best friends either. We text on holidays. We occasionally argue about football. He taught me how to change a tire, patch drywall, and fix things around the house. And honestly, I think that was always his version of saying, "I love you." My dad's the kind of man who shows up with tools instead of words. So when he called me last night, I knew almost immediately something felt off. At first, the conversation sounded normal. He asked how work was going, asked about my girlfriend by name, which honestly surprised me because he forgets half the time. He even laughed once or twice. But there was this weird tension underneath everything, like he was slowly walking towards something he didn't want to say out loud. Then there was this long silence. And finally he said, "Hey kid, I need to ask you something. And please, just say no, if it's a no." I don't think I've ever heard my father sound nervous before. He told me he needs $8,400 by the end of the month. That was it. No detailed explanation, no dramatic story, just stuff caught up with me. And in the background, I could hear my mom moving around the kitchen without saying a single word. Somehow, that silence hit harder than anything he actually said. Now here's the part that keeps replaying in my head over and over. My dad has never asked me for anything before. Not when I was struggling through college, not when I bought my first car, not even back in 2019 when I knew my parents were having financial problems and I offered to help. Every single time he'd say the same thing. "We're handling it, kid." So for him to finally call and ask means things must have gotten really bad before he let himself do it. And the truth is, I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him the money, or at least enough to get them through whatever this is. The problem is that money wasn't just sitting around casually. I worked for it. I saved it from side hustles, extra shifts, random freelance work, all while watching everyone around me spend money recklessly. I built spreadsheets, budgets, plans. I convinced myself that being financially responsible was the one thing I could fully control in life. That savings account became more than money. It became safety. It became proof that I wouldn't end up unstable like the rest of my family sometimes felt growing up. And now suddenly that safety is about to disappear with one bank transfer. So I keep sitting here wondering if I'm a bad son for feeling sad about that. Because I do feel sad. Not angry exactly, not resentful, just heavy. Like something changed during that phone call. I think part of growing up is realizing your parents are not permanent structures. They're people. Tired people sometimes, scared people sometimes. And maybe I always knew eventually there would come a day when they'd need me more than I needed them. I just didn't expect it to hit me this hard when it finally happened. And honestly, maybe the sadness isn't even about the money itself. Maybe it's grief. Grief for the version of your parents that always seemed untouchable when you were younger. Grief for realizing the people who carried you financially, emotionally, and physically at one point can eventually become the ones asking if you can carry them for a while instead. I don't regret helping him. I don't think I will. But I also think people don't talk enough about how emotionally complicated it feels the first time your parent needs saving too. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.